this perfect riding weather. But before I take any of my bikes out, I need to do a little bit of work on them. Welcome back to my channel, Winter Motors. My name is Sean Winter, your friendly neighborhood outlaw. I need to do some work on the bikes before I can take them out, but I hope that work doesn't take too long because it's just the perfect day after many days of non-perfect days. So, well, first of all, I'm starting off working on the Harley Davidson, the Road King, and the thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the locks in the saddlebags. The reason is because this is a Road King Classic, and if you didn't know, they come with soft bags. They're actually hard bags, but they're made of leather, so they look like soft bags. They look like this. But the previous owner of this motorcycle put on hard bags, which I really enjoy because I prefer hard bags. I think they just look better. But that also meant that there is no keys to them right now, so you can't lock them. And I bring a lot of expensive stuff like camera gear and stuff, so I want to be able to lock it. And also makes me feel better if I park up somewhere and I have some stuff in there, I can lock it and it's safe and I don't need to have it in my view while I'm getting drunk in a bar. The keys to feeling safe while getting drunk is quite literally these keys. Just a quick disclaimer, I'm no expert, I'm no mechanic. I'm taking you along as I do it for the first time, and if I fail, I hope that you learn a lesson that it's okay to try and fail. Just gonna start with taking off the curtains here, which you can do with just like a star, hex, whatever. Take off the two screws that are here. And then use a hex bit again and get out the lock, the old lock. Let's see if I can do it with this one. Remember that Harleys are in American measurements and not in European measurements for those who that may concern. And just as simple as that, the first lock is out. Then take your replacement lock, make sure your orientation of the lock drum is the right way. It comes with replacement screws, but I'm gonna use the originals. Now, as you can see, it's still missing a latch, so that needs to come on now. So there is a little spring that needs to go on first, then the latch, and then the nut, of course, on the outside to hold it all together. Alright, so I fiddled around a little bit with the orientation of the latch because I couldn't get it to lock properly, and I figured that it has to be down and back. So down and back. This is the back of the bike, this is the front of the bike, so down and back. Let's test it and hope it works. There we go, it's closed. And now it opens, as you can see. It's a little hard, but that's fine. Now it's locked. Perfect! And there's open again. Yep. Now let's just put the curtain back on, and then we have to do the same thing on the other side. I'm not going to take you along on that because you already seen it and it's the same thing. Alright, so that's done. It was pretty easy. Easier than I thought it would be, actually. If you found this video helpful, please consider to buy me a beer, linked in the description down below, and of course consider to subscribe. But next on the agenda is to work on the rat bike. Yes, I need to work on both my motorcycles before I can take one of them out. Now, the work I've done on both the bikes today isn't really something I need to do to ride, but it's just something I would like to do before I ride. But on this one, it's the lights, and more specifically, the ditch light. The light just stopped working all of a sudden and I couldn't get it to work. I ran through the entire wiring system that I did on it, which is not that fancy, but it's a rat bike, so whatever. So I thought it must have been the wiring that's gone, but it wasn't. It was this. This bulb is absolutely shot. It's completely blown. As you can see, it's completely black. This is what they normally look like. So I'm going to change the light bulb in that. Now, I'm not going to do that much in depth of how to do it because it's just changing a bulb. I think you know how to do that. things I wanted to do to both my bikes are done. There's only one thing left to do. Ride.
Go on riding and I head straight for the Autobahn. I'm not a very big fan of the Autobahn, but this bike is way more powerful than my Triumph. And it can handle the Autobahn really well. Oh man, it feels good. Woo! The weather is just perfect. Man, winter fucking sucks. I mean, in my opinion, winter can just fuck right off. I mean, I watched this YouTuber, Weezy Waiter, talk about why people like winter or why they don't like winter. And it's like, you know, I'm one of those. I don't like winter. I really don't. My name is Sean Winter, so I should. But I would prefer if there was just nice, warm, motorcycle-y weather all year round, to be completely honest. But, you know, I'm not forced to live in a place where there is winter. But still I do it. So, I mean, it's my decision to evolve myself around half a year of winter. I can't really blame the winter. I can't really tell the winter it's an asshole because it's here. I'm in its home. I can move, the winter can't. Alright, let's get off the Autobahn. That was enough for today. It's actually quite a nice day to go on the Autobahn. It's not windy or anything, so you can enjoy it for longer. But I really need a windscreen for touring on this bike. My mate, Adami, that you've seen many times before, the guy who lives in the castle, he is finally picking up his motorcycle, probably as this video is being released. He's probably on his way back up from Austria, where his motorcycle is, and we'll go on some adventures. Probably on the way back, I'll probably meet him on the road and we go on a little adventure together to somewhere. I don't know. I'm looking forward to a lot more adventures to come this year, hopefully. I mean, if we can't travel abroad, I'll go on a road trip in Germany.
At this point, I decided to head home to take the rat bike for a spin. But as I got to the garage, this happened.
You can buy me a beer online, but if you don't have PayPal like Teddy, you feel free to buy me a case of beer.
I don't do technology. So I cut like straight to source.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. What are we having anyway?
Bayreuther. Nice Bavarian.
Yeah.
So we like it.
Yeah.
Not cold, but it is.
Cold enough.
I mean, I can't complain when people just randomly show up to my garage with a case of beer and some crisps. So we ended up just sitting outside the garage, drinking beer till late at night, enjoying the lovely weather and the lovely company.
Yeah, I think I will continue this video tomorrow, so see you tomorrow.
Alright, I'm back in the garage to do what I wanted to do yesterday. I got a little bit distracted last night, but it was still awesome. But today I'm going to try not to get distracted by something. Hey Sean, look, I got tits! No! I'm not going to get distracted today, leave me alone! So yesterday I took the Road King out for a little ride around. I wanted to come back and take the Rat out for a ride. And I wanted to put this on to the Rat before I take it for a ride, because I've never tried this on the bike. This is my decapitator fairing for obvious reasons. If you didn't see the video where I made this, I just made a little caveat of me making it because it's a pretty simple job, and I don't recommend anyone making or putting anything like this on their bikes, so I'm not going to go into detail how I made it, even though you can probably figure it out. So I'm going to put this on the Rat and take it for a spin.
Another beautiful day to ride my motorcycles. So I'm not that sad about the distraction last night because I got 2 days out of it. I mean, I probably would have ridden today no matter, but yeah. First impression of the decapitator fairing, or the head splitter, whatever you want to call it. It vibrates, so you hear the vibration on lower RPMs. As soon as you get up to speed, you don't hear it. I also have a stereo system, or sound system inside my helmet, so when I have the music on I don't hear it, but I can put some rubber washers on there, and then that will probably fix it. So I'm gonna get that later on, maybe on my way back, I'm not sure. Haven't gotten it up to much speed yet to see how it works with buffering and like on my head and all that stuff, so let's just see. seems to work alright. No buffering on my head. The wind's off my chest, which is cool. But yeah, I feel a difference, definitely, in the way the wind hits me. There's so many bikes out today because the weather's just perfect for it. I don't know if I'll see anyone that I know. I just know a handful of bikers here, so the chances are pretty low. But you never know. Cops have been looking at me a little bit too long. Let's hope they don't spot my illegal fairing. Nah. Seems to be alright. They probably don't know the difference between an illegal and a legal one anyway. Okay, let's see if the hardware store's open. I don't think it is, but someone told me it is. I don't know, it's a lot of mixed messages about the hardware store. But let's see. Maybe we can get some rubber mounts for the head splitter or decapitator. So maybe we'll take some vibration out of it. Might not take any vibration out of it at all, but worth a shot. It looks quite open to me.
To my surprise, the hardware store actually was open, so I got some rubber mounts. I'm gonna put them on there. I don't think it will make a big difference, but it might. So let's see. Okay, so rubber mounts are on. Now let's see if it made a difference.
Okay, to my surprise, actually seems like it made a difference. Still vibrates a little bit, but not as much as it was. That actually is quite surprising. I thought I had a solution for something and it worked. Usually when I'm like, this will probably fix it, it usually doesn't fix it. That's quite cool. I mean, when I touch it, I feel it vibrating still. I mean, it's a motorcycle, it does vibrate, but it doesn't make that sound, the vibrating sound.
So with that, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching another video here at Winter Motors. My name is Sean Winter, your friendly neighborhood outlaw. And until next time, bye-bye.